Okay, das scheint etwas komplizierter zu sein. Also, ich schieße es zuerst einmal durch, dann nach rechts. Okay. Einmal nach rechts. Dann geht es direkt nach oben ein bisschen. Okay, das ist dann doch ein bisschen schwieriger, als ich erwartet hatte. Machen wir so. Dann geht es hier ein bisschen geradeaus. Ah, jetzt rechts war falsch. Das war jetzt ein bisschen doof. Ah, oben links ist, glaube ich, die Anzahl an Zeit, die ich habe, ne? Danach explodiert es automatisch. I see, okay. Gut. Also, einmal rechts. Also kann der Weg auch gar nicht so lang sein. Okay, jetzt wird es aber langsam lächerlich. Feuerferngesteuerte Waffen von ein kleiner dunkler Raum im Südwestbereich. Stromverteiler ist mit Leichtigkeit zu zerstören. Oh. Damit ist der hier gemeint. 100 Pro. Moment, will ich das hier zerstören? Ja. Haha. So, auf zum Präsidenten. Dem mal ordentlich auf die Nüsse hauen. Ja, der ist ein böser Junge, soweit ich das einschätzen kann. Jetzt gibt's dem eins auf der Schnauze.
President Johnson.
Nö.
So you're finally here.
You've been expecting me?
Oh oh.
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Total.
Is
Dem
this
geht's.
some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
Vielleicht. Ein Teil von mir, ja.
To face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you? What the?
Was?
You're a man? Well, who are you?
Ah, nee.
Foxhound, sir.
Nee, das hat er nicht gemacht. Das hat er nicht gemacht. Ihm einfach an die Klöten.
Now things are
Da wird
starting
meine
to make a
vorherige
little
Aussage
sense.
mit ihm an die Nüsse gehen ja doch ein bisschen anders. Och nee. Der Junge, ey. Einfach so an die Klöten. Einfach
Switch
so.
over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir.
What the fuck?
Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
Was?
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
What?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance. Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
Aha.
Wow.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth.
Okay.
The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it.
Oh.
Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped
Nö.
and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
I'm legally sane, you know.
The Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game.
Ooh,
By pledging
okay.
my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday. I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes. I
Yeah.
intended to use
Okay.
the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip,
Bargaining chip?
but I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not,
Die brauchen wohl die
it's
Avengers.
an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
Ich
My
verstehe.
predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid, he was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago. Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely
Definitely
death.
not, Capt.
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went under
Ja, ich komm schon mit.
of Ocelot. As he
Soweit.
avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Golukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance
So,
he
ich
has for
verstehe.
survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then
Oh.
where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
You
Was?
say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility.
Na
The main
klar,
structure extends from the
selbstverständlich.
foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting
Komplett alles ist das
elevator
Metal
is
Gear.
located on the
Klar,
deep sea floor
natürlich.
of the
Of
shell
course, macht
one
Sinn.
core.
Mhm.
Arsenal Gear. That's the code.
Arsenal Gear.
New Metal Gear.
Ah. Ach so.
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads.
Ja,
All
klar.
protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced.
Schon
The Ray
mass-produced
unit was
Metal
originally
Gear Ray.
designed for the Marines to
Mm.
be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network,
Klar.
giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short,
Klar.
Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool.
Oh. Oh.
It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now,
Gott,
they
ich
feel
verstehe.
pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they will with it.
Aha, aha.
The
Mhm.
Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the
Das
Arsenal
ist so
system
aktuell.
is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes, the GW
Forming the
system
truth.
is a
Mhm,
Patriot's
mhm.
trump card. Arsenal Gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully.
Das ist leider so
Once
aktuell.
operational, it will be a completely new
Alter.
form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks, but Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal Gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections.
Ich
with
glaube,
other external
damit
systems, and
der
Arsenal Gear
Code,
becomes
damit
fully operational.
Arsenal Gear nicht richtig gestartet werden kann, muss der Präsident jetzt erschossen werden.
Oh.
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Weil wenn innerhalb von der nächsten Stunde quasi kein Lebenszeichen von ihm zu sehen sein wird, dann müsste es sich von selbst abschalten.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving.
I
This is
see.
card 4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location.
Ei. Okay.
Give this to her when you find her.
What is it?
a program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal Gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie, a biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe, and Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal. Well, I've told you everything you need to know. There's only one thing that remains to be done.
Töte mich. Ja, ja, der wird ihm jetzt sagen, dass er ihn erschießen muss. 100 Pro.
Kill me.
Sag ich doch.
What the?
Sag ich doch.
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Tu es.
That's her role.
Ja. Du meinst nicht, wie ich es einfach wusste?
Free speech, Mr. President. Or is it
Oh.
ex-president?
Ja, ich habe nur die Dots verbunden hier.
Alas, my finger must have slipped. I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only
Ich habe ein Gefühl dafür, Entscheidungen zu treffen, die nicht so toll sind.
To end it myself.
What are you?
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
Gut, auf geht's. Boah, okay, das war jetzt eine äußerst interessante Sequenz. Und es gibt so einen Gedanken, den ich dazu noch äußern würde. Und zwar die greifen, wie ich finde, so ein kleines bisschen das auf, was man heutzutage QAnon nennen würde. Eine geheime Obermacht, die in Wahrheit alles steuert, wo dann die ganzen Leute in Amerika glauben, dass sich im Hintergrund irgendwas befindet, so wie die Illuminaten und so ein Scheiß. Ich muss sagen, ich würde dem nur so zu 25% zustimmen. Ich persönlich habe schon das Gefühl, dass in jeder Politik immer im Hintergrund so irgendwo nochmal Leute sind, die doch vielleicht mehr zu sagen haben, als die Öffentlichkeit weiß. Aber allein schon zu sehen, zumindest jetzt in Deutschland, ich kann jetzt nur von Deutschland sprechen, wie zum Beispiel irgendwelche geisteskranken, linksradikalen Rambazambas anfangen hier den öffentlichen Diskurs zu steuern, nur weil sie ganz laut sind und ständig von allen möglichen Scheiß davon labern. Ich würde nicht sagen, dass das, was er sagt, jetzt auf die reale Welt zutrifft. Das finde ich jetzt ein bisschen hart.
However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the President's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal Gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal Gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the President. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Und es hat noch einen Grund, warum ich das sage. Da komme ich gleich nochmal zu.
Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the Vice President, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the President to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Ryzen, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1.
Oh, die labern zu viel. Ich kann meinen Gedanken kaum halten.
Right? You've
Jesus
got to find
fucking
her before
Christ.
Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the president didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Ryzen out.
Ah, jetzt konnte mein Gedanken... Ja. Okay, fuck it. Vielleicht fällt es mir wieder ein.
He's been assassinated.
Vielleicht.
What? There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on
Yeah.
purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Da muss ich gleich nochmal... Aber ich muss gleich noch was zu sagen hier.
Within Arsenal gear.
Aber die labern zu viel. Mein Gott.
Yeah,
Why didn't you tell me about it?
you never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the big shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here. And it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago. What really happened here?
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news, on several websites. If I
Okay, es war
remember
wirklich
the
er.
reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
2 years ago, the Hudson River, we had learned that a new Metal Gear model was being secretly transported. When I think about it now, we should have known better than to trust the information. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, I'm taking it back.
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
Aha. Aber...
How did you manage to get out?
Genau.
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. Small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us.
Ah, die... Aha, okay.
Photos of
Die wollten
Snake,
Snake.
taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
Aha.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero.
Aber...
I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project.
Ach so.
To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must
The
be
fuck?
the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
What the fuck? Warum ist das so verwirrend? Warum?
Forget it. We're wasting time.
Wie viele Seiten
We can
hat
figure
das?
this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles.
Ryden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich?
My sister.
What's she doing here?
Oh.
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Ryden,
Aha.
find her.
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way. Okay. Boah, okay. Und zwar, was ich gerade nochmal kommentieren wollte, bezüglich des in dem Menschenverstand, noch so ein Grund, warum ich an diese QAnon übermächtige Geheimmacht nicht glaube, ist, es ist zu einfach. Die Menschen, die an sowas glauben, sind meiner Meinung nach durch die Bank weg allesamt, ohne Ausnahme, sich selbst überschätzende Idioten, die sich daran aufgeilen, die Wahrheit zu kennen, die sich überlegen fühlen anderen Menschen gegenüber, da sie die Wahrheit kennen und es durchschaut haben. Und allein deswegen glaube ich an sowas schon nicht, weil es schlichtweg zu einfach ist. Wenn dem so wäre, wenn das real wäre, glaube ich nicht. Kann ich mir beim besten Willen nicht vorstellen, dass es so einfach wäre, eine Weltmacht zu durchschauen und die Wahrheit zu kennen. Und deswegen bin ich so ein ganz, ganz starker Gegner von diesem ganzen QAnon-Shit. Was ja auch dann wieder Parallelen mit Illuminaten und so einem Scheiß hat. Ja. Das wollte ich einfach nochmal losgeworden haben hier. Das schwirrte mir im Kopf herum. Bin ich hier richtig? Nee. Ich wollte eigentlich den nochmal nach unten. Ich muss da ja durchschwimmen. Ja eben, wir sind ein Teil des Systems und das Ding ist, vielleicht bin ich da auch einfach irgendwie, vielleicht habe ich in so einer gewisser Art und Weise resigniert, aber ich habe keine Lust zu versuchen, mich einem System entgegenzustellen, dessen ich ein Teil bin, ob es mir nun gefällt oder nicht. Und es gibt einige Dinge am System, die mir sowie allen anderen auch nicht gefallen. Aber es bringt nichts, mich dahinzustellen und so zu tun, als hätte ich das System durchschaut und könnte was dagegen tun. Ich kann mich dagegen wehren am Arsch. Und deswegen, es bringt mir nichts. Ich bin mittlerweile an dem Punkt, dass ich sage, ich möchte einfach nur mein Leben leben. Irgendwann werde ich sterben. Sei es aus welchen Gründen auch immer. Und dann habe ich hoffentlich ein angenehmes Leben gehabt, weil es ist nicht so, dass mein Leben irgendeinen übergeordneten großen Wert hat, der dafür sorgt, dass ich irgendwas an der Welt ändern könnte. Ich bin einfach nur so ein Typ, der halt lebt und sich so denkt, ja, wenn ich schon am Leben bin, ne, dann genieße ich es halt, soweit ich kann. Ne? So, was soll man machen? So. Und nochmal tauchen. So war das. Jetzt muss ich nochmal gucken. Ich glaube, wir schwimmen am besten einmal komplett durch. War die falsche Entscheidung. Wir schwimmen nochmal nach oben.
Ryden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable. This place is flooded.
Wet and
Seawater
miserable.
that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
I see. Listen, there's something I have to tell you about EE.
Don't worry about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
Was?
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there.
Oh
You
shit.
could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What were you doing?
I was...
So Emma survived the ordeal.
I was.
But my father...
Das kann jetzt zocken, masturbieren oder sonst was gewesen sein.
No. EE seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so. I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn. If she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You want me to help her get over it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the cam off.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Ryzen.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the Kodak.
I'll do that.
Okay, alles klar. Na dann schwimme ich jetzt mal weiter. Dann schwimme ich jetzt mal nach links. Schwimmen hier einmal hoch. Weißt du, in manchen Situationen hasst man invertierte Steuerung und irgendwann rechnet man aber in anderen Games mit invertierter Steuerung. Zum Beispiel hier beim Schwimmen würde ich jetzt persönlich invertierte Steuerung eigentlich bevorzugen. Aber man kann halt nicht alles haben. So, hier hatte ich eine Kita, glaube ich. So. So. Und dann müsste hier irgendwo die Olle sein. Ja. Oh mein Gott. Oh, Scheiße. Nee. Oh, der Arme. Ja, ich habe heute tatsächlich frei. Ich habe heute frei. Das finde ich auch schön. Da ist einfach der arme Typ einfach tot, ey. Der kann einem schon leid tun, let's keep it real. Trotzdem werde ich heute nicht allzu lange machen, weil morgen haben Mario und ich noch ein bisschen was vor. Aber ja. Geh an die Tür, geh an die Tür. Jawohl. Einmal nach oben. Oben jetzt. So, einmal Ration benutzen. So. So. Oh. Eine Sequenz nach der anderen. Wie ein langer Film, ey. Nee. Vamp? Der magisch überm Wasser fließt?
Still ticking, huh?
Unfortunately, hell had no vacancies.
Ist das sein Ernst? Weicht tanzend meinen Kugeln aus? Na, aber ich habe ihn gestreift.
I thought so. Human muscles are quite eloquent. They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
Ach du Scheiße. Oh nein. Oh nee, das wird jetzt ganz toll.
I was coming?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with arsenal gear. The girl is just ahead. She is of no use to us now. But she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks the truth.
Emma's alive?
She was some time ago. But the flooding has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now.
What?
Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike? Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
Ach du Scheiße.
This is no ordinary nuclear bomb. This weapon is capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat-insulated compression. It was a top-secret project initiated by the current president, and Solidus has no idea of its existence. The clean
Okay, what the
thermonuclear
fuck?
bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically, it becomes launch-capable when Arsenal is activated. A nuclear threat still exists.
Super. Klasse.
6 months ago,
Wäre ja zu einfach gewesen. MGS hat's irgendwie mit seinem nuklearen Waffenarsenal.
Responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth and destroy this world of deceit they have created along with them.
Half-Life ist auf Steam kostenlos. Ich habe schon alle Half-Lives Games.
We might be the
Aber
only
cool
ones
zu wissen.
telling the truth.
Final check for activating Arsenal has been completed.
Welches Half-Life meinst du?
Personnel report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Oh oh. Der erste, der ist cool. Wenn man den mit Sven Koop spielt, kann man den sogar Koop spielen.
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content.
Auf XP.
Once you fall,
Geil.
you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave. Show me what you've got.
Oh shit. Och nö. M4, gerne. Huch. Oh shit. Holy moly. Oh. Huch. Da, nur das Treffen ist manchmal ein bisschen schwer irgendwie. Lass uns mal eine andere Waffe nehmen. Na, also das mit dem Treffen ist schon ein bisschen schwierig. Vielleicht war normal doch zu leicht für dich. Nee, so ist es wenigstens nicht frustrierend. Ah! MGS3 empfiehlst du auf Hard? Na, okay. Vielleicht kommt er da wieder rausgehauen hier. Ah. Na? Na, scheiß mal auf DM9. Ich gehe lieber auch wieder auf Full Ballistics. Oha. Ah, komm. Jetzt muss ich aber mal... Also ich finde das Zielen ist schwierig in dem Game, weil man kann irgendwie nicht zielen, bevor er anfängt zu schießen in der PC-Version. Das ist ein bisschen nervig. Da verschwendet man ein bisschen Munition. Oh shit. Oh, jetzt ist er aber sauer. Das muss ich gerade mal gucken. Oha. Das ist jetzt ein bisschen übel. Na, okay. Da gibt es bestimmt noch eine Gelegenheit, ihn da aufzuhalten, aber ich wüsste jetzt nicht welche. Ich glaube auch, dass der Magier schon pennt, ja. Oh, nee. Ich bin ernsthaft reingeplumpst. Ich Behinderte, ey. Ich kleine Behinderte. Scheiße. Er hat mich zum Freezen gebracht. Okay. Na, okay. Also, das, Was habe ich gerade für eine Saison bekommen? Lieber Ryan, bist du dumm? Ah, also das ist echt nicht gut von der Steuerung. Ja, das Ding ist, wenn ich Auto-Aim mitmachen möchte, muss ich schießen. Also ich muss so einen ganz kleinen Scheiß-Frame treffen, weil wenn ich jetzt das hier drücke und er ist da und ich drücke L1, es passiert nichts, wenn ich nicht die Waffe zum Schießen mache. Guck. Nothing. Und jetzt hole ich die Waffe und jetzt plötzlich will er. Und das ist das Problem dabei. Ach, ja, okay. Siehst du schon wieder so ein Scheißding, was ich nicht mehr wusste. Ja, das macht es, glaube ich, viel einfacher. Ja, viel besser. Mein Headset nervt mich, das piept jetzt alle paar Minuten, dass es langsam leer wird. Dann hält es zwar noch locker 2 Stunden durch, aber egal, piept mich halt alle 5 Minuten voll. Doch alles gut. So, bei dem Spiel man könnte ja davon ausgehen, dass ich irgendwann mal eine Ahnung davon habe, wie jede Steuerung klappt. Aber die Steuerung von dem Game ist leider so abstrus und unintuitiv gemacht. Muss man leider echt sagen. Dass man da dann teilweise sitzt und sich denkt so, das hat mich, oder auch nicht. Wobei, das machen wir jetzt noch nicht mit der Stun. Aber die Stun werde ich mir schon noch... Ja, viel besser. Junge, die Steuerung ist doch manchmal so für den Arsch. So, jetzt chillen wir noch mal. Ah. So, jetzt wird er gleich nach oben kommen und wie so ein Irrer abschimmeln. Oh, ich dachte, das würde ihn stoppen. Tut es nicht. Oh, shit. Alter, der Junge. Da kann man einfach nur im richtigen Moment versuchen auszuweichen. Mehr kannst du nicht machen eigentlich. In 45 Sekunden. Mhm. Aber sonst geht's denen gut, gell? Und wieder raus. So, in die Eier. Und jetzt ausweichen. Und zwar 3-mal. So. Ah, fuck, da oben. Au. Nein, nicht nachladen. Trifft doch. Oh my fucking God. Immer am Nachladen. Schon wieder. Ach, jetzt ist leer. Oh, natürlich. Oh, fucking bastard. Ich finde auch die Munitionsanzeige hier nicht besonders gut irgendwie. Also... Au. Ich finde das teilweise etwas undurchsichtig. Ich kapiere nicht immer direkt, habe ich jetzt noch Kugeln oder nicht, auch wenn es eigentlich relativ simpel gemacht ist. Aber trotzdem, weiß ich nicht, ungewohnt, weiß nicht. Kann auch sein, dass ich einfach immer zu fokussiert auf andere Dinge bin und es deswegen nicht merke. Nein. I'm freezed. Lad doch nicht als nach, du Fotze! Wirklich. Oh. Jesus Christ, Alter. Also das war nicht der spaßigste Kampf, muss ich sagen. Was passiert jetzt? Wie stirbt der jetzt? Stirbt der jetzt überhaupt? Okay, er ist wohl tot. Würde ich jetzt mal so sagen. Den hat's wohl dahin gerafft.
Colonel, they've apparently completed the final check procedure for arsenal gear.
Find Emma on the double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the President gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
Was?
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion. What's up?
A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Ryden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
Oh, ey, wirklich, das war ein Kampf, du. Rein steuerungstechnisch für mich eine reine Katastrophe, aber naja. Hab schon Schlimmeres gehabt, sagen wir mal so.